Marek, first off, that second half against Nebraska Kearney, how important was that for you guys to be able to play that way and get the win?
That was a big time for our defense. Even for offense too. But first half, a lot of adversity. A lot of times we could held our head and didn't go for it. And second half was big time.
This week you have Lindenwood, and looking at Lindenwood on tape, this is a pretty dynamic offense. Their quarterback can make a lot of things happen. What's the key to containing Lindenwood on Saturday?
They got a really good quarterback, but they also got a really big offensive line, and just got to keep the pocket contained and keep him under pressure.
What's it like getting off to a fast start, especially with what happened last week at Kearney?
Fast start's big for a defense. Just momentum, offensive side of the ball too. Just keep everything rolling smooth.
When you look at Lindenwood, what kind of things concern you about their offense?
Not too many things concern us. Just identifying formations, know what's coming at us, and again keeping the quarterback contained is going to be a big part of the day.
Do you feel like the defense can do better going into Lindenwood?
Each week we're getting better. Practice has been good. Flying to the ball every day, getting better conditioned. It's just part of the season going on. Experience.
Oh, well, Kai, first off, it's kind of the same question I asked Marek first. That second half, how important was that for you guys?
It was very important. We were down pretty bad, 17-0 in the first half. We just needed a sense of ourselves in a way. And as far as offensively, we've been struggling, these first few games, and I think that second half really lit the fire for us.
What's it like, just trailing in that game, and guys got to know you got to have a fast start. What kind of a fast start do you guys want to have going into Saturday?
We need a quick start. We knew in that Kearney game, if we lose this game, then our playoff chances are probably out the window. So we knew that we needed to have a big half, coming out fast, really set the tempo. So this coming Saturday, we're going to need the same effect that we had in the second half.
Yeah.
What about their defense? What is it about their defense that you see that maybe you like, or that you feel like is going to be a challenge for you guys?
They're big up front. They're linebackers, so their front seven in general. They're fast, athletic. Same with the secondary. So it's going to be tough. I think we're really going to have to tempo them because, like I said, they are big, they are fast, they are athletic. So
just having that extra motivation. You want to try to match their tempo, but maybe even just boost it up a little bit more.
Yeah, with our tempo, that's what sets us apart in this conference, because we do move really fast, faster than probably any team in the country. So using that and coming out at practice, doing drills that are not the funnest in a way, but doing those drills to help simulate game tempo, it's really beneficial for us.
Well, Coach, first off, the second half, obviously, a big step in the right direction, both offensively and defensively. Did you see that confidence carry over to this week in practice?
Yeah, I think we had a good week of practice. I think the weather was different this week, a little bit hot and humid, which is good. I think we got tested there. I thought, for the most part, our players did a good job of working through that. And like I told them last week, doesn't mean a thing if we don't take care of business this week.
What about Lindenwood that concerns you?
They're a good football team. I look at them as first game of the year. They're breaking in a brand new starter quarterback as a redshirt freshman, who I think is. You watch him on film; he's getting better each and every week, gaining a lot more confidence, which he should. So he's somebody that can run it and throw it. They have some very good skilled athletes. They're very big on the offensive line. If you look at them across the board, they're very big. It's a big group. And then, their backs are against the wall right now too. It's still early. They're 1-2, and they're a good football team. It was kind of like us last week. We were kind of backed into a corner there in halftime, and kind of came out and played with a lot more urgency, and that's what I expect from them. There's no rest games. There's no easy games in the MIAA. Our guys, if shouldn't take us beating Kearney the way we did, coming back the second half to practice the way that we need to practice, because to me, if you got a program that has a culture and they're doing the things they need to be doing, it's going to take care of itself.
What would it mean for your team to get off to a fast start on Saturday?
Well, I think that's going to be big. I always think that's huge. Because I think it does carry over a little bit from last week, and that's been a little bit of our challenge this week. Talking to the players about is just playing for 4 quarters. Kind of really finishing the game from start to finish, and we've been sporadic, especially offensively. With that, defensively we've been playing really well. I think we've had some spurts where, we didn't finish and play 4 quarters, but I think that's a big key for us, and that goes along with what you said about getting off to a fast start.
Yeah, you mentioned you've been practicing with the weather being as warm as it is. It's going to be kind of a different. It's just going to cool down a little bit. How do you think that will affect the guys as it?
Oh, they'll feel a lot better.
Yeah, they'll feel a lot better.
I know that. But we pushed them a little bit this week. That was kind of our plan, and challenged them again. And I thought for the most part, the majority of them met that challenge.